Have you heard about the use of AI in security cameras? It's been a pretty controversial topic lately, with some seeing it as a way to improve public safety and others concerned about the impact on citizens' privacy and civil liberties. In this video, we'll be discussing the controversial topic of AI-powered security cameras. While this technology has the potential to improve public safety, there are growing concerns about its impact on citizens' privacy and civil liberties. So, we'll be exploring the use of AI in security cameras, looking at the benefits and drawbacks, and examining the concerns raised by civil rights groups and politicians. So, sit tight and let's dive into the world of AI-powered security cameras. But before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more topics about scary AI. France has become the first European country to deploy security cameras with AI on a large scale. The government has recently deployed AI-powered security cameras on a large scale, in preparation for the Olympic Games set to take place in Paris next year. These cameras are equipped with an algorithm that can automatically detect suspicious behavior, which means that the algorithm will flag any activity that it deems to be suspicious or potentially dangerous. For example, if a person leaves a bag unattended in a crowded area, the algorithm will flag this as suspicious behavior and alert the authorities. While the French government sees the deployment of these cameras as a way to enhance public safety, there has been significant pushback from civil rights groups and some politicians. These groups are concerned that this technology will be used to violate citizens' privacy and civil liberties. They worry that the temporary measures will become permanent, and that the use of biometric surveillance will become widespread across Europe. A group of 40 members of the European Parliament recently voiced their opposition to the plans in an open letter. These politicians are predominantly from left-wing factions such as the Greens, European Free Alliance, the Progressive Alliance of Socialists and Democrats, and the left faction in the European Parliament, EU. Their concern is that France is setting a precedent that has never been seen before in Europe. Under the pretext of the Olympics, they fear that the temporary measures will become permanent and that citizens' privacy will be violated. Additionally, attention is also being drawn to the EU's Artificial Intelligence Act, which specifically aims to limit and regulate the use of technology that analyzes physical characteristics, like a person's face or fingerprints. The left-wing opposition in France is also concerned about the impact on civil liberties. They are worried that the use of AI in security cameras will become a permanent fixture in France, and that it will be used to monitor citizens long after the Olympics have ended. Also, Amnesty International had previously criticized the French surveillance plans due to concerns about citizens' privacy. But there are also supporters of the AI cameras. They believe that this technology could be a valuable tool for preventing similar attacks in the future, just like the attack from 2016 in Nice. They are claiming that if AI cameras were present then, lives could be saved. And members of French President Macron's governing party have cited this tragedy as one of the reasons for deploying the cameras. But despite the controversy, the French government has moved forward with its plans to deploy AI-powered security cameras for the Olympics. However, the question remains whether this is the right step for France and Europe, and maybe the whole world. Currently, the plans are only focused on the Olympics, but the question is whether the temporary measures will become permanent. This has already happened in China after they hosted the Olympics. In this example, China used facial recognition technology to monitor citizens in public places during the 2018 Winter Olympics in Beijing. Since then, this technology has been used on a larger scale, with millions of cameras installed across the country to monitor citizens' behavior. But, currently the use of AI in security cameras is not limited to France and China. Other European countries, such as the United Kingdom and Germany, are also exploring the use of this technology for public safety. The UK police have been testing AI-powered cameras in London to identify potential criminals. However, this has also been met with opposition from civil rights groups who are concerned about the impact on citizens' privacy. One of the major concerns with the use of AI in security cameras is the potential for biased decision-making. AI algorithms can be trained on biased data, which means that they may unfairly target certain groups of people or communities. For example, if the algorithm is trained on data that overrepresents people of color as potential suspects, it may disproportionately flag them as suspicious. Another concern is the potential for mass surveillance. AI-powered security cameras can collect vast amounts of data on citizens' movements and behaviors, which can be used for a range of purposes beyond public safety. Governments could use this data to monitor political dissidents or to suppress free speech and assembly. The lack of transparency around how this data is collected and used also raises questions about accountability and oversight. In addition, there are concerns about the impact on individual privacy. AI-powered cameras can capture detailed images of people's faces and other identifying features, which can be used to track their movements and activities. This raises concerns about the right to privacy and the potential for this information to be misused or sold to third-party companies. Despite these concerns, supporters of the use of AI in security cameras argue that the technology can be used to improve public safety without infringing on citizens' rights. They suggest that appropriate safeguards can be put in place to ensure that the technology is used responsibly and transparently. For example, governments can limit the use of biometric data, provide clear guidelines for data collection and retention, and establish clear oversight mechanisms to prevent abuses. Ultimately, the use of AI in security cameras is a complex issue that requires careful consideration and balancing of competing interests. While it has the potential to improve public safety and prevent crime, it also raises significant concerns about privacy and civil liberties. What are your thoughts on this issue? Do you think that AI-powered security cameras can be used responsibly? Or do you see them as a threat to civil liberties and individual privacy? Thanks for sticking with us as we explored the controversial topic of AI-powered security cameras. If you enjoyed this video and found it informative, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're interested in more fascinating and scary insights into the world of AI, be sure to click on the video on screen.